A unique and remarkable institution and a major pillar of Islam is Zakah. It is neither just a form of charity, almsgiving or tax, nor is it simply an expression of kindness, but rather it is all of these combined and much more. It is not merely a deduction of a certain percentage from one's wealth and property, but an abundant enrichment and spiritual investment. It is not simply a voluntary contribution to someone or some cause, nor a government tax that a person may get away without paying. Rather, it is a duty enjoined by Allah the Almighty and undertaken by Muslims in the interest of society as a whole. The meaning of the Quranic word zakah not only includes charity, poor do, kindness, official tax, voluntary contributions, etc. It also combines with all these God consciousness and spiritual as well as moral motives. There can be no equivalent to the word zakah because of the supreme originality of the Quran, the divine book of Allah the Almighty. The literal meaning of zakah is purity. As a technical term, the word designates the amount in kind or coin which Muslims with means must distribute annually among the rightful beneficiaries. But the religious and spiritual significance of zakah is much deeper and more lively. So is its humanitarian and socio-political value. Here are examples of the far-reaching positive effects of zakah. Zakah purifies wealth and property of the people. When zakah is payable, a certain percentage of wealth should be distributed immediately in the right manner, because the owner no longer has moral or legal possession of that percentage. If one fails to do so, one is obviously retaining something which does not belong to oneself. This is corruption and plain usurpation from every point of view, moral and spiritual, legal and commercial. It means that the unlawfully retained percentages make the whole wealth and property impure and endangered. But, on the other hand, if the poor dividends are distributed among due beneficiaries, the remaining portions of the lot will be pure and decent. Pure capital and decent possessions are the first requisites of permanent prosperity and honest transactions. Abu Huraira reported that the Prophet who said, if any owner of gold or silver does not pay what is due on him, when the day of resurrection would come, plates of fire of hell and his sides, his forehead and his back would be cauterized with them. Whenever these cool down, the process is repeated during a day the extent of which would be 50,000 years, until judgment is pronounced among servants, and he sees whether his path is to take him to paradise or to hell. It was said, Messenger of Allah, what about the camel? He, the Holy Prophet, said, if any owner of the camel does not pay what is due on him, and of his due in that camel, is also to milk it on the day when it comes down to water. When the day of resurrection comes, a soft sandy plain would be set for him, as extensive as possible.